Hello and welcome back to my Planet Crafter Mega Lake build. I'm Larry and let's get into it. It's been a while and I have been one busy little beaver when it comes to this game since the previous episode. Look at our numbers. As you can see, we're at the 739 and rising. Our insects are up to 73.8485. Yeah, but of course, insects have not been implemented in the game. And let's go ahead. And as you can see, yes, I have been working like crazy and managed to unlock everything. Yes, everything is unlocked. So, yeah, it's been a struggle. And as you can see, we're not doing too bad on some power there. Now, let me show you what I've done. I went ahead and when you get into the final phase trying to unlock that fusion cell, oh, wow, you have to get your oxygen level and your biomass going like crazy. So be prepared to use all your seed lermas to make your seed spreading rockets. Yes, you want to get as much oxygen multiplier as you possibly can. So that means you're going to burn through eggplants like there's no tomorrow, making fertilizer and tier 2 fertilizer. So be prepared for that. Now, I know some people use the tier 2 food grower, but you know what? I have not found it necessary whatsoever. Everything's been done in tier 1s. So, it's up to you, on how fast you want to do things. But I can tell you this right now. I have not had to wait around for anything. And for right now, I even still have plenty of tree seeds. So life is good. And I've been operating. Oh, we got some more meteorites coming in, or asteroids, whatever. But I'm only using 2 sequencers. So it's made life a whole lot easier. But that's that area. And then I really haven't done much expanding down here. Go through tons of sulfur. Algae, OMG. You will go through algae like there is no tomorrow. So even this was barely enough. I could have easily planted 4 or 5 more tier 2 algae units. But, you're going to start getting a problem with frame rates. Just like with Minecraft, it doesn't matter how beefy of a computer you have or how great your video cards are. This game is just not optimized. So you're going to start losing frames. I suffer real horrible video lag or loss of frames during rainstorms. During rainstorms, it is just crazy. Now look at all these trees. These trees, I have trees galore. And they go as far out as, here we're now just getting into the aluminum field. And then way out here here I just have one tree spreader. It's a tier 3. And look how far it puts trees out. It just goes crazy. Now, whenever you can find it, snag your zeolite. Grab it as quick as you can because you're going to need it like there is no tomorrow. It's to a point to where I was building so many of these things, these tier 3 tree spreaders. You go through the zeolite and then you have to start balancing. Do you want to have the really nice reactors, or are you just going to go with the tier 2 nuclear reactors? And I could tell you right now, be prepared to make tier 2 nuclear reactors, because if you want to get your oxygen going at a decent clip, you need the tier 3 tree spreaders. And look out here. I mean, we've got trees galore out here. So enough of that. I'll show you some expansion I did in that I am still currently doing for the nuclear reactors. I just set up a new area for grid to start dropping down more nuclear reactors because I was running out of the zeolite. And it takes 5 zeolite that you have to turn into the prisms to or the crystals to make the nice reactor. So that's something that you're going to need to think about. But I want to show you a new base today. Oh, I shouldn't say base, but another secret hidden base that most people don't know about. And I think I'm going to show you some places to find some gold chests, because I've only shown you 5 gold chests and there's a total of 11. So I'm sure you want to see all this fun stuff, because it's getting time to wrap up this series until they release new content. Now, let me show you over here. Because I don't think I showed you this area. This right here, I have 3. Yes, 3 of them. And it's just scooping up all this super alloy goodness. So make sure when you can get up to this area and you have your tier 2 ore extractors, you're definitely going to want to get that started. Now, it won't work with tier 1s. So, once you have tier 2, that's what you want to do. Now, we're following this edge up here. So we have this first satellite. So, remember the satellite, but keep on going to the left here. We're just following this wall, and we're going and we're going. If you are walking, not a good idea. So, here we have this area right here. So go down, and we're going and we're going. And we keep going. And then we want to turn to the left here. Go across this water. And it might be dry when you come over here, but hey, it's up to you. Now you're going to find a chest over here. And voila. Secret underground base. Now I've already been in here and I've already taken stuff out of it. So, but I can tell you right now, there are goodies like there is no tomorrow. It is glorious. So you're going to want to make sure, especially in this room, you're going to want to get over here, because I can tell you right now, there's glorious stuff in that cabinet. Now, they talk about in here, well, I'll read it. I will do whatever it takes to quit this planet. I had to dig deep to find the resources needed to build a launch platform. The storms have been less frequent recently. I have tried to find a big meteor crater to build the platform at the bottom of it in order to be protected from the winds. Okay. The magnetic fields of this planet are completely crazy. It's the first time I see this in all my life. Blah, 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 blah. But he's talking about building a launch platform, which, I don't think it's been implemented in the game. So, I don't know. But here we have a chest over here, so let's check it out. I already stole the real goodness out of it. So, let me show you a secret chest. Yes. Now, this is one of the newest chests added in the game. So, what you want to do is, I'm going to take you up here at the top so you can get your bearings and know where we're at. Because if you can run this, you don't have to have a jetpack to get to it. But right over here is like a scenic overlook. Oh, yes, oxygen. We'll pop some oxygen. So, the big wreck is right there. Hoof it over here, and then just keep going down here. And just hoof it down. And you'll keep cruising over here. Keep cruising. And then right here. Sometimes there's a light right there. But we're getting close. So you have that rock. So then fly straight over to this island right here. Okay. See this angled rock right here? Oh, what we're going to do is we're going to go underneath it. And we're going to go down here. And voila! Chesty gold chest. Ooh. Nice. I like that. Now you have to remember, things scale up. The higher you are in your terraformation index, the better the loot is in the gold chest, or in any of the chests. So sometimes you might want to hold off on taking some of the stuff out of the chests just so you can get higher end loot down the road. Now, that was a pretty cool one. Let us go back. I'm going to go over to my super alloy so we can get our little bearings here. Also, so I can also recharge. And I'm going to show you another chest. Yes. And this chest, ooh, it's a tricky one to find. It's really tricky. And you probably walked past it multiple times and didn't even realize that it was there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out to the sulfur field. And in the sulfur field, it's just a good starting location. Okay. Sulfur Fields. Now, as you know, the Sulfur Fields, you can go from the Iridium Cave over to the Sulfur Fields. And then past the Sulfur Field, you're going to go to that big giant sand wall. That right there. See that? Isn't that like totally awesome? But what I want you to do is from the left side of this, just go right down here. And we're going to walk. We're going to walk a little bit more. If you get stuck, don't worry. Just keep going. And voila. Another gold chest. Ooh. Now, like I said, I'm at the top tier, so I don't know if you're going to get all this. But, ooh, isn't that luscious? That's a yummy. So we're going to take that, and we're going to get rid of that one. Okay. See? This is getting to be some tasty victuals here. I'm going to go ahead and oxygenate up. So I don't think I have any supplies in here. Nope. So we're going to have to go back to the Iridium Cave. And let's see if there's anything in here. I think I looked in this chest already. I already have all that stuff. I have more chips than I know what to do with. I think I have like 20 spare chips right now. And yes, I have researched everything. Nothing is available. So, yeah. But over here, you know, I got 3 of these going. Oh, and by the way, over in that the Sandfall area, there were 25 tier 4 heaters there. Trust me, you're going to want to put that many up. Now, there are, just so you know, I have 21 tier 4 drills running, and I have 25 tier 4 heaters. I think I'm somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 23, 24, somewhere around there. Tier 3 tree spreaders. And then just a couple tier 2s and a couple tier 1s. Because some of the stuff I didn't tear apart. But upgrading from tier 2 tree spreaders to tier 3 is super easy because the only difference between the two is tier 2 fertilizer. So that's the big difference. Now, let me put this stuff away. And once I get this stuff put away, we're going to go look for some more chests. Now, this chest, you're definitely going to need a jetpack to get. It's easy to get to, but after you get it, you may not be able to get out. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things. So, it is going to be over by the One Ring. I don't know what we should call it. You know, the Stargate Ring, whatever. But we have to go up there. Now, I want you to go up to the right side because there's 2 ramps, but I find it easier doing the right side. Now, remember how I said I have drills? Yeah. I mean, to me, they kind of look like the cookie robots from Despicable Me. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Now, see all these rocks right here? That's kind of cool. But once we get to this rock right here, I want you to turn and go straight here. And just go ahead and climb aboard. And haha, look what's down there. So, we just go down there, no fall damage, so life is good. And let's open this puppy up. Ooh, my second radar dish thingy. Ooh, there's some nice tasty stuff in there. Cannot argue. Now, I'm going to unequip my jetpack. And let's see if we can get out of here. Okay, so you don't need a jetpack to get in there. So, life is good. Now, it's time for another gold chest. Now, this one, you better make sure you have some spare oxygen. If not, take the materials you need for just one of the little spare outposts. So, make sure you have at least 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. And that will allow you to build one little cubicle and the doors. So, we are going down into the Grand Rift. And yes, you can do this on foot, so it's no big deal. And what we're going to do is we're going to stay to the right. Now, all this is, depending on when you go here, it's all going to be dry. And it's going to be no big deal. But what I want you to do is stay to the right and see that little outcropping right there. That one. Oh. If you haven't been over in this area, you're going to see this chest. Not a chest, but Iridium Cave. So if you have, if you start in this area, you can use tier 1 ore extractors and get iridium. So it is nice. So let's go over here to staying on the right. And guess what we're going to find? We're going to find ourselves another gold case. Yes. So, ooh, got an effigy. Yeah. Not that great of one, but oh well. Okay. Now, let's get out of here. Now, this wreck right here, remember this one? This is probably the second wreck that you will explore when you start the game. So, what I want you to do, if you have a jetpack, it'll make life easier. we want to go to the one wreck that's here in the labyrinth, because it's the easiest way to find this next chest. Now, I go this way. Now, can you navigate in the maze to find this? Yeah, but going this route is so much easier. So if you don't have, the jetpack and you're on foot and you want to get this case early, this is an easy one to find. So here we oxygenate up. We have the crash wreck right there. So what we want to do is we want to go down here and we're going to just cruise on down here. Notice I'm not flying. You can walk this. And we go here. Oh, see, I already messed up. Wrong turn. We want to stay closer to this wall. Right here. There we go. And we go, because there's a girder here, and look behind here. We have another chest. Yay! Ooh, rocket engine. So, all sorts of tasty stuff. Woohoo! Now, I think I have one more for you. And that means you will know where all 11 of the gold chests are in this series. And of course, 11 is all that there is. There used to be 9. Now there are 11. So I am going to run back to the main base. We need to go to the Iridium Cave. Now, believe it or not, the spacecraft that we crashed in is almost below us. So what you're going to want to do is just go over to the Iridium Cave. Now, if you don't know where the Iridium Cave is, you're just going to follow this little mountain on the left-hand side and see where that sand is falling down. That's where you want to get to. Everybody calls it the Iridium Cave because guess what? That's where iridium is. And you can use tier 1 extractors to get it. So, and yes, the trees are from my tier 3s spreaders that aren't even in this cave, which is totally funny. But what I want you to do is come through the entrance of the cave. And see the entrance of the cave? What you're going to do is you're going to follow it around. I have some of the scaffolding in the way, so I kind of foobarred this a little bit. You're going to go up this first little ramp, because if you're on foot, this is how you have to do it. And I'm going to assume you're probably going to go after this case pretty quickly. So then you have to go, let's get up on this second ramp. So now we're up at the second level up here. And we're going to run over here. And we're going to see where this rock is right here. Just look down. There is the final, in our case, the 11th case. Open this puppy up and ooh, yay, yummy. So there, you now know in this series all 11 cases. And I have shown you all the hidden bases. Pretty cool, huh? Now, what do we have left? Oh, yeah. We did all that work to unlock one item, which is the fusion power cell. Now, am I going to actually show you what it does? And the simple answer is no. I am going to let you find that out, or I should say, I'll tell you what you need to do. But I'm not going to spoil the total spoil. I'll let other people do that. You're going to want to build the 2 fusion cells. I wound up building 3 because I just want to be prepared for the next content. So, this puppy right here, fusion energy cell. You're going to take it to 2 different places. One is this wreck up there. Right over there. And remember how it had a fusion reactor in there and it wanted a cell? Well, put it in there. You're going to hear a whooshing noise, like a couple doors opening up. I'm not going to tell you where these doors are, but they are in the wreck. And they have some very glorious, tasty little victuals that you're going to want to get. Now, the second place you want to use one of these fusion cells is at the Stargate. You know where the fusion cell is, right? You know the fusion reactor? Yeah, go ahead and put it in there. Once again, you're going to hear a whoosh of a door opening. And there's only one door that opens there. But boy, are there some tasty victuals in that. So, yes. This means it is, for now, until the next content update, it's the end of the series. Yes. Now, for those of you that have questioned, is this game worth buying? It absolutely is. It's fun. And you can build as little or as big as you want, but just understand, the bigger you build, you'll get lag. So try to build efficiently. That's build something efficient, but build something unique. Maybe if you have a server that you can tie into, and speed things up and not have the video frame rate loss, then great. On a 3080, I can definitely build more than what I'm running off of on this computer. So the strength of your computer is going to really determine how crazy you get on this map. So food for thought. And then, of course, once the devs optimize the game, then yeah, I'm sure we're going to be able to build really, really crazy stuff. So hopefully you like the series. People have asked, will I do a hardcore series? And really, no. The one and done, you lose everything when you die. I'm not too interested in it. And I am going back to my settlement survival. So hopefully you enjoyed the series. And again, we'll wait for the next content update and we'll continue on. So for now, I'm Larry. Hopefully you're having a great day. And please, if you like the video, like and subscribe. Yes, if you're not a subscriber, you're missing out on content. So for now, I will say goodbye.